Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Popping the Popcorn. I'm your host, Katie, and today I am reviewing The Tale as Old as Time, my favorite Disney movie, which is Beauty and the Beast from 1994. So this movie starts out with uh, with Belle, and everybody doesn't like her in her town because she's a misfit, and she basically does she basically is a misfit and she knows how to read and stuff like that. And women back then didn't really know how to read. They were mostly housewives and stuff like that. So here's how the movie starts out with. An enchantress disguised herself as a badger woman visits the castle and offers enchantment rose to a cruel selfish prince in exchange for shelter from the storm. When he refuses, she re- she reveals her identity, transforms the prince into a horrid beast, and his servants and household objects. She warned the prince only learns true love's kiss can break the curse. So several years later, in a nearby village, Belle is the book-loving daughter of an inventor, Maurice. Dreams of adventure, she frankly tries to avoid Gaston, who is a crazy person. He's like a narcissist, and he is a hunter who wants to marry Belle for her beauty, and doesn't really he's like self-centered as well because he thinks he's like the beautiful person in the world and really just thinks of himself. And so Belle's like, no, I'm not gonna marry you, Gaston, and stuff like that. Her father goes to this world like fair type of thing, and so he gets lost, and so he encounters the beast, he encounters Clockworksworth and um Lemire and all the castle people. And Belle had not seen her father in a few days, so Belle goes looking for her father, and turns out that the beast locked him up. And so this is where the story really begins. Belle, Belle takes his place, and he goes runs off to the village and tells the village what happens, and people just think he's an old guy, just an old crazy guy, and so the Belle is trapped and doesn't want to eat or anything like that, and so she finally goes down, and that's when the Be Our Guest song comes on. And this is just a movie about it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, it matters what's in the inside. And this is why I can relate to this movie. My character, my personality is a lot like Belle just because I love books and I'm very nice to the world and I see the world as beauty. Even though that there's bad things in the world, I see it as beauty. That's why I give this movie a 10 out of 10. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus. It's a really good movie and it's just a fun movie for the whole family to enjoy. Um, and here are some fun facts. You guys know I love my fun facts. So, so in the original, Belle had Belle originally had brothers. In the earliest productions of the classic tale Beauty and the Beast, Beauty wasn't the only child, and her father was the merchant rather than an inventor. Belle also had sisters as well. Gaston is the newest creation in the movie. Within the occasion of Belle's relatives, Disney relapsed and they needed to create a villain. So Gaston's not really a villain. He's more of Mr. Understood. He's the first animation the first animation to land a Best Picture nomination. This movie did win for a nomination. The beast is a hybrid of different animals, like a buffalo, a lion, and a bear. So he's mixed up with all these different things, which is really cool. The stage musical was a huge success. There was a stage musical of Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. Several Disney legends have voiced Belle, while Paige O'Hare landed the role of the animation. We also know Jodie Benson from The Little Mermaid was also attempted the role as well, and she did it on Mouse of House series. Also, we also know Emma Watson did the live action adaptation. Belle's unique hair color. Belle is the only Disney princess to have brown hair, while Cinderella, Aurora, and Rapunzel all have golden blonde hair. Ariel's the only one. Ariel and Melinda are reds, and Snow White has black hair, and Mulan, Tiana, and Jasmine have black hair as well. Disney took the inspiration of 1946 live action. Um, there was like a live action Beauty and the Beast adaptation, and that's what they got it on. Gaston was based on real bodybuilders because Gaston has like a big bulky like stock. One thing about the Beast stays the same is the Beast transformation is a crux of the movie and remains the same. Um, an R&B legend became Belle for the Broadway production. Several new songs were written for the stage adaptation, which was really interesting. And it shares some scenes with Sleeping Beauty. Be Our Guest was almost very different. I guess they had like a different melody or a different like thing. Nick Jonas starred in the Broadway adaptation. That's pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed these fun facts and why I like Beauty and the Beast. It's just one of those fun movies. It's animated, and there's a lot of fun characters. And I hope you guys have a great evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. I love you all. Bye, everybody.